What's going on, everybody? This is probably my 10th time trying to record this. I've spent probably an hour and a half, maybe an hour, trying to figure out how to get audio from a video on YouTube, like, to where I can put it on my video. And on the software I have called Wondershare, you can screen record, and so I've been screen recording that video forever, and the audio won't pop up. So I have wasted a couple hours of my life trying to do something that I haven't figured out. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do for this video, because I'm probably gonna have to get a new software if I want to do videos like that. So that'll be for another time. I'm sorry, I was gonna try to make a video about a video. I'm trying to make it a little funny, but apologize about that. I'll get that figured out though, so I can make these videos a little more entertaining. You know how to make videos entertaining on YouTube. Use other people's content on your content, and you got 1 million views. Reaction video, using other people's content to make your content. That's what YouTube is about. That's what I'm about. That's what we're about. Let's get 1 million subscribers. That's all you need. Clickbait, other people's content, and then a good voice like that. Fuck yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to make videos like Leafy, so that's what I was trying to do. Anyways, what are we gonna talk about today? This is like a podcast because I never have anything written down. So okay, here I'm gonna share a few complaints I have about movies. Yeah, that's the topic for today, movies. So I have a problem with Marvel and their movies, cause it almost seems like they don't know when to quit. They don't know when to stop making movies. They've ruined a few like with some of the Spider-Mans. When Marvel makes a movie that pops the fuck off, like almost all of their other fucking superhero movies, they'll milk that shit until they're not making any more money. They'll milk it like they did with Avengers. How many Avengers movies did they have? Hold on. Avengers movies. Let's see. How many have they had? The Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame. So they had four Avengers movies. And there are 22 Marvel movies total. For them to make 4 Avengers movies, you think they would have more good, I don't know. For me, the plot was kind of like weird. Like, what is this big giant purple guy who has a glove that can destroy the whole world? I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think like the plot is really like basic and predictable. Like, it's like any other superhero movie that you would expect. In Endgame though, Captain Marvel, she's just OP. I mean, there's nothing you can do against her in that movie though. Let's see, let me look at a few other Marvel movies, and I'll give you my thoughts on them, because I love Marvel. I love Marvel. I love Stan. I love superhero movies. I love all of that. My problem is when they make too many. For example, not to get off topic, but if you want to compare Marvel to another franchise like X-Men, their movie, was it Phoenix? I think that movie has like a 4-star rating. That movie was not needed. That movie was awful. Alright, let's see. So we have the classics, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man. I had no problem with all the Iron Mans that they made and all the Hulks that they made, because each one was good to me. But when you have something like I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna just Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And it wasn't a bad movie, but it didn't feel like it was needed at all. See, and scrolling through all these movies that I see that I didn't think that were needed, they all have really high scores on Rotten Tomatoes. And I think the reason for that is just because it's Marvel. And Infinity War at 85%, damn. I feel like Marvel movies are kind of bound to get really high ratings, cuz I feel like kids will like any Marvel movie, honestly. At this point, it almost seems it kind of like seems like they aim it towards children, of course, obviously, because it's Marvel and it's superheroes, so of course it's aimed towards children. So I feel like that's why that has really high ratings. Or I could just be being a hater. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video, were Marvel movies and how I feel about recent ones. And this is very lazy because I've spent hours trying to figure out how to record YouTube videos on my Mac with volume, and every time it didn't work. So hopefully I'll find something. I spent like $50 on this software. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna try to find something to where I can do it, because I would like to make those kinds of videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it wasn't the best video in the world, but I hope everyone who watched this has an amazing day or an amazing night, wherever you're at. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.